What's going on, everybody? My name is Chris. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am. Welcome back to another episode of Real Life Remakes episode 2. Today I'm going to be at a skate park, and anyways, let's just get right into it.
My board has spider webs on it, so you can tell how much I skateboard actually. I'm not gonna lie, it feels kind of weird to be back on the board. I haven't skated pretty much for a couple months now, and I'm glad to be back on it though. It's really fun to do, and it's only like August 5th. Why is that pool drained? So here we got the park. I'm definitely gonna try this thing first. This looks awesome. Like, it's not bad, but it definitely is not like a California skate park, because that stuff looks so good. This park definitely is remakeable for sure. It's not too ridiculous, but I'm gonna get some footage for you guys of me skating it. Oh my god, that was the scariest thing in my life. All right, that wasn't that bad, but that was actually really fun. But my trucks are loose. Like, I need a skate tool. I don't have anything. I'm getting like speed wobbles going down like a 3-foot ramp. So I finished skateboarding and I'm exhausted. I forgot how hard it was. I know I already said that, but it literally took me 30 tries to do that manual, and it wasn't even that good, but I'm proud of myself. I at least attempted to do it, and I'm just exhausted, but let's just get right into the gameplay.
Welcome to the voiceover, guys. So we're actually going into a time lapse of me building the park. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the skateboarding footage. It was really funny to skateboard, and I have the itch to go back and skate more. So I definitely want to do more skate parks so I can actually just get better at skateboarding. So but anyway, so yeah, I'm just building the outline of the park. Very simple. We're starting with just, the black top or whatever. The surface there is actually not that bad, but there was just a ton of big cracks, which I guess wouldn't be at a skate park, but obviously, I mean, you could tell by the ramps that it's been neglected, I think, for the last couple years. So I don't think it's their big priority to make sure that the skating surface is top notch by any means. But for this, I'm actually using the half width pad, so I'm making the roll in, and then I'm also making the quarter pipe. And then the humps I weren't able to make actually like tall enough. There's just no way I could do that. At least that would come out good. Here we made the fly blocks, and then I realized the sizing was off a little bit. So that kind of was, it's not bad, but it just kind of sucked having to make that. Now we're getting into the half pipe part of the park, the part that took me about it took me 40 tries to do that manual, and it wasn't even good. But I was so stoked that I actually landed that. Now we're extending this out even more. Like, there was tennis courts, and I was kind of planning on building them, and I was just, in all honesty, with this park, like, I felt like it was overkill, and I don't think people would really care that much about it. But so we're building most of the ramps, and I think I cut out a section. I was busy while I was filming. I got a phone call, and then we built the fly box. They had the little transition, and I just copy pasted that on the other side, just because that made the most sense. And then right now, why is there's just the game, I guess. Okay, there we go. I was done with the phone call for whatever reason. And then I'm skating around the park, testing everything out. It's not even the most fun skate park, to be completely honest. But there we go, more skateboard. There we go. I think we're going back in the park building. Okay, so now my favorite part is this bench, and I do say this in the gameplay. But that bench was really cool. It was too high. It was definitely pretty high in real life, to be honest. There's no way I was able to skate it. I mean, you guys could tell by my skating ability that there's no way. That bench looks, that rail was like perfectly made for that ramp. We got the flat bar there. We got this other flat bar. And that's pretty much the park. I mean, you guys can tell it's kind of, there was nothing too crazy about it, but I feel like that's like a lot of local parks. There's nothing too special about it. There's nothing crazy, not too much money that's being put into it. And then I just decided to put some trees surrounding the park. Welcome back from the voiceover, guys. So here is the Plum Grove Park. It's actually, like, as much as it is in real life, you know, it is a skate park, let's just say that, but it's definitely not the best to skate in this game because it is just kind of a boring layout. It's just a very generic skate park, but I was actually able to do it relatively easily. I think I did this build in probably about 45 minutes, and obviously I could add a little bit more detail, but you know, I feel like for just this park specifically, I don't think it really matters just because it is kind of hard to create something that's not that interesting, at least for me. I don't know if you, obviously my channel, I try to do a lot more creative stuff, and this was kind of hard to make something that was ultra creative because the park is, you know, it's kind of very generic. But yeah, so I'm stoked the way it turned out. It definitely looks how it does in real life, in my opinion. I mean, obviously there's a couple of things that don't stand out. You know, the surrounding stuff isn't very that similar, and I didn't add the and we're grinding and we're grinding and we're still grinding. Okay. I didn't add this little hump right here just because it'd be a little difficult. I mean, I could have, but like I figured it didn't really matter, in my opinion. But one thing I think that did come out good, it just was really impossible to do in this game in correct length, was this bench. Now it's long, but I think it looks pretty identical to what it is in real life. The real life version is probably about 1/3 of what the length of this is, but regardless, I think this thing's probably the coolest thing in the park, which that's kind of bad because it's just a simple bench, and that's the best thing in my opinion in the park. But yeah, overall it was really fun to do something like this series. I really enjoy stuff like this, and I definitely want to do more in-depth stuff. And I'm still just kind of testing the waters and seeing what's the possibility of doing some of this stuff. And I definitely want to do other parks. And I know you guys were leaving some suggestions about future stuff, and you were saying a bunch of these parks like all over the world. Like, as much as I'd love to get there, I don't have the funds to create episodes at all those parks. I can kind of only do local episodes, unfortunately, in the Chicagoland area. So I apologize, guys. But I will be visiting some other parks because I do know some in mind that I think would make really awesome builds. So I just wanted to kind of not set the bar too high, but I still wanted to do something that wasn't just like a random spot. But let me know down below if you guys want me to do more skate parks or if you want me to do more just like street spots. I think I like both, honestly. The nice thing about the street spots is I'm able to do a lot of detail, and with this one, I'm be honest, I got a little bit bored, but I just want to be truthful to you guys. But regardless, I think it was really cool, and if you guys want me to do open lobbies at like some of my parks that I feature on my videos, let me know down below in the comments, or you guys can actually follow me on Instagram, and I will be doing, I still haven't done it yet. For those who are following me on there, I just haven't had the time necessarily, but I want to do open lobbies that'll be exclusive to people that follow me on Instagram. They'll be the only people that will know about it, and I will personally invite people. So if you guys want to be a part of that, make sure you follow me on Instagram at @I'mChristianOwens, and as well as if you enjoyed this video, if you're new to my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. I do kind of skate park slash, you know, commentary slash anything with Skate 3 and park building. That's kind of what I do. That's what I enjoy. So if you enjoy that type of stuff, make sure you click that subscribe button. But anyways, guys, my name is Chris. I hope you all had a fantastic day, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.